We are going to discuss about the planning. So, in introduction, planning is deciding in advance what to do, how to do, when to do, and who is to do. So, here mainly we are focusing in the 4 points: what, second one how, third one when, and last one who. The planning is decided based on what to do, what we need to do. That is our first target. Second one, how to do that, or that program or that issues, how will be solved, and when we need to solve. If you are studying in epidemiology, we can see the short term and long term fluctuation, the time, when, and last one, who to do, or who also have the role to implement this program. Or if you are taking the community, the what is the problem, that is a what to do, what, then how to solve the community issues, maybe that is in the epidemic or pandemic or whatever it is, how to solve that problem, and when we need to take the action against this one, and who is the take, maybe health workers or any one of them, maybe the whole team, maybe the state level need to take a precaution against, or maybe national level. This is a planning basic step: what to do, how to do, when, and who. Yes, the goals are the dream with the deadlines. With deadlines only we can achieve the goals. The what is the goals? It is a guideline that explain what you want to achieve in your community. If you are focusing community, what about our we need to, or each community people or each community person, what they need to achieve. Maybe we need to reduce some mortality or morbidity, or some of the health programs need to implement, or we need to take precaution against disease. What is our target? Or maybe source reduction. What is our target? On that basis, always we are planning the goal. And next one, it is a long term and represent the global vision such as protect public health and safety. Always the goal have the basic target: protect our public health and safety. Always the every community program should be based on, we need to underline this point: protect public health and the safety. How we can save our public, what are the safety precaution we can take. In some of the times we will use in the under the health determinants, physical environmental. Actually in safety will come under the physical environmental. Okay, next one, the objectives. What it mean objective? Objectives are the strategies or implementation steps to attain identified goal. And or unlike goals, objectives are specific, measurable, and defined completion date. In here we can see the strategies. In objective, strategies or plan of action. Here the objective defined is a strategies or implementation step to attain the identified goal. We'll repeat objective, what it means. It is strategies. We can see the what is the meaning of strategies: the plan of action designed to achieve particular action. Suppose we are planning to some of the action, we need to achieve that one. Suppose if we take the community in one of the particular, if we'll take the whole panchayat or any corporation, municipal corporation or anywhere, in particular area how one disease condition is spread. Suppose we can take the hepatitis. Sometimes it may spread in particular ward. Then we'll identify what is the source of that disease condition. Then on that basis we'll plan some strategies. That is objectives. So first strategy, the plan of action, what we will do. Maybe we'll take the all precaution against this disease condition. We'll give them to health education and provide them safe water supply, and we'll clean the source of water supply, and we'll take all isolation precautions. And if some of the area have the high risk, we'll give the vaccinations against this disease. This everything is part of objective. So objective will be how, when, and where, and whom to do. This is the answer of the objective. So define the strategies or implementation steps to attain the identified goal. We have put one step forward to attain or to define the goal. The goals objective are also specific, measurable, and defined completion date within the period that of goals we need to be attained, or we need to meet within time. In our government of India's target always in millennium development goal and sustainable development goal, they will tell in within 2020 or 2025, 2013, in our population policy and even everything, if we take the target and nowadays in 2030, we need to achieve this much population. So this is the goal. Okay, the goal is always there is one trap in our way. We'll that wherever that hole will come or wherever gap will come, that gap we are filling with the our goal. The goal setting is we can use one small time smart. It is specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time bound. Always the goal setting based on specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time bound. What is the purpose of planning? First purpose of planning is nothing but to match the limited resources with the many problems. Within the limited resources, we are trying to solve the problems. Suppose you all of them know what is the resources. Mainly 4M will call 4M: man, money, material, and manpower. Man, money, man, money, material, and management. Okay, these are the main sources: man, money, material, and management. These are the four resources. So in based on this resource or available of resources, we are trying to solve the problem. That is the first purpose. Second one, to eliminate wasteful expenditure. The proper planning will be always help to, or it will be always to focus on our goal. So it will help to eliminate unnecessary waste. Whenever we are building the houses, we'll make it one small plan. Why we are making small plan or sketch? It will help to always to it will help to the directions of the our construction, or it will help to save our total money. That's the basic concept of planning. So planning will be always eliminate the wasteful expenditure, duplication, and of course it will help to develop best course of action to accomplish defined objective. Always planning will help to accomplish the defined objectives. These are the four M already we have discussed: man, money, material, and minute or time. A plan is a blueprint of any action. Every action or whatever we are planning in the community or in our life, we need to proper planning, and we need to achieve that plan. Then only we can go forward to our life. Okay. Next, we'll see what is a plan. The plan spell out how the resources of nation should be put to use, or has some general goal as well as specific objective which are achieved within the specified period of time. We need to underline this second part, last words. Within the specific period, we need to achieve the goal, or we need to achieve the objective within specified period. That is the general goal. Always the plan should be moving the forward, or it is going ahead based on this objectives or based on this goal. So the goal will be always tell it achieved within the specified time. Next one, the general goal of plans are the growth of modernization, full employment, self-reliance, and equity. The general goal of our national plan is always focus on growth, modernization, full employment, self-reliance, and equity. Each plan has some specific goal like improvement of agriculture and etc. So sometime, this is one example, sometimes the whole plan is not focused in equal important. Maybe if you take the first 5-year plan, according to last words, if you are taking the first 5-year plan, it focuses on agriculture. Second is based on industrial. So depend upon, always the plan will be focused on which area need to be give the more important. Based on that plan will be go through. Okay. Next, what is the national development planning? That we need to underline some point: continuous, systematic, coordinated planning for the investment of resource of community in program, aimed at achieving most rapid economic and social development possible. What is a national development planning? It is a continuous, first one, systematic, coordinated planning for the investment of resource of a community in programs aimed at to achieve most rapid economical and social development. What is a national development plan? It is a continuous. Always the planning should be continuous. Second one, systematic. Third one, it is a well coordinated. And next one, it is planning for the investment of resource in program. It should be always able to the rapid economical and social development. So first words is told what it means by planning. It is a planning should be always as it is continuous, systematic, coordinated planning. This continuous, systematic, coordinated planning will help to the investment of resources of the community. And what it will be aimed, it achieve to the rapid economical and social development. Always the planning should be focused on rapid economic and social development. Rapid economical and social development. Next one, the National Development Plan is a large scale investment project to develop the infrastructure of country. What is the main target National Development Plan? It to help to the large scale of investment project. For what? The development the infrastructure of country, or in community basis we can say the development of infrastructure of health of the country or public health of the country. That is our National Development Plan target. We'll see one by one which are the main focus point in the National Development Plan. First one, central planning and monitoring on national level and implementation of micro and local level. The National Development Plan should be a central planning and monitoring on the national level. The always central planning should be based on the national level and it implementation on where it is implementing micro or local level. Next one, adequate funding from the government agency as well as support from the citizen. Why this National Development Plan need to be implemented? It help to adequate funding from where government agencies and support from citizen to development of nation. Wherever they will get fund, government agencies and citizen. And it is also allow the short, medium and long term goal. What is the main important things of National Development Plan? There is a three type of goal is sir. First one is short. Please repeat, short, then medium and last one, long term goal. Next one, what is health planning? The effective and economical utilization of material or resource improve the health service. What is the health planning? To improve the health. How we can improve the health? Effective and economical utilization of material or resource. To improve the health is the basic things of the health planning. How we can improve the health service? Through the effective and economical utilization of material and resource. What is the purpose of proper health planning? It meet the health needs and demand of people. Always health planning should be focused on meet the health needs and demand. What people need, what each community they need, which area they need to be focused. Some of the area have some disease condition is more, or some of the area have the scarcity of water, some of the area have the housing condition issues, maybe some of the area have unhygienic practices. Which area they need to be focused on that basis, the health planning should always plan. Next one, the planning health sectors. Health planning is performed as an integrated part of the general process of national, social, economic planning. What is a health planning is based? It is a part of the national, socio-economical planning. We need to underline this point. The health planning always the integrated part of the which one? National, socio-economical planning. Without proper planning, our economic development or social development won't be grow. So this is the basic. And next one, the health work is carried out the state level, where this need to be implemented. Our central government or national level will take the decision, and it need to be worked out where in state level or territories. And next one, the good health planning will be enabled to establish healthcare system which is socially acceptable, medically sounded, and cost effective. Which are the good planning main point we need to underline. It will be established good health care system. What is where healthcare system will start it from the national level or central government. It will start central government, next one state level, then district, then panchayat. Okay, so this is our healthcare system. It's starting from the top and it will be end in the grassroots level, or it is nothing but sub-center. Okay, the always the healthcare system how it should be socially acceptable, medically sound, and cost effective. That is a good planning based. It should be socially every people or every group or every the persons in India or even in whole nation should be acceptable. It should have the medically sound and cost effective. That is a good health planning basis. Next one, the health status of a citizen is an index of national development. What is the main index of the national development? Health status of citizen. Always the health planning is only one target, health status of people, health status of our citizen. Next one, health need. What is a health need? The deficiency in health that call from the preventive, curative, control, or eradication basis. Always the health is based on preventive, curative, control, or eradication measures. Mainly the 4 points are focus: medical care, sanitation and water, nutrition, and immunization. Next, we are going to discuss the most important is planning cycle. Where we'll start planning cycle? In above or down? Okay, we'll start from above. Always the planning is starting from the proper assessment of health situation. That first one. In above, first one, assessment of we need to assess what is exactly community or our state or in district wherever they are facing the exact problems. On that basis, what we'll do? Second one, right side, set the goals and objective. On that basis, we will plan the goal or objective. We are already discussed types of goal: long term, intermediate, medium, and long term goals. Okay, so short, long, and medium goals. Okay, so on that basis, we'll plan the goal. Why we are planning the goal? It will help to proper use of resources, and it will help to the time based action. That is the main target of setting the goal. Third one, I said, third one, capacity building and reviewing the health resources. This goal, after goal, what we need to review? Review our health resources. On that basis, what we need to do? We need to fixing the priorities. Which area we need to focus first, and which area we need to be second priorities, that we need to focus. Next one, that we are going to be implement or the action. And last one, we need to take the evaluation how much this program is effective. This is a cycle of planning, assessment, setting goal, to building and review the health sources, fixing priority, implementation, and evaluation. That already we have discussed. If we are taking our government of India, the all formulation will be recommended always the planning commission. The planning commission will be make the small draft. It will be submitted to the National Development Council. That National Development Council will be submit that draft to the Parliament. First, every time, if you are going to next year in one new program planning, first the planning commission will form. They will give some recommendation to the National Development Council. Then it will go from there to Parliament, and Parliament will be adopt, and the Parliament Council will be given to that approval. Okay, then that supervision do that official sector. First, who is the father of Indian planning? Bharat Ratna Sri Moksha Gundam Vishweswaraya. His time in 1860 to 1962. In his book name, there is a book is there. Vishweswaraya Varya is the founder of the or father of the Indian planning. So next, in this basis, the health planning should be based on the 5-year plan. You can see some of the stamps of 5-year plan, and mainly just briefly we'll go through 5-year plan. Who is the planning commission step out taken? Jawaharlal Nehru. He is the first chairman of the planning commission. Who is the first chairman? Jawaharlal Nehru. Okay. The deputy chairman, who is first? It is Gulsari Lal Nanda. I think you are remembering the Nanda committee. Gulsari Lal Nanda. The resources assessment in the country and effective utilization. Okay, this part will leave. Now, the planning commission is abolished. Now, on behalf of planning commission, now we have NITI aayog instead of planning commission. What is now presently planning commission name? NITI aayog. The former structure of planning commission is chairman is always prime minister Dr. Manmohan Singh. In former, this is former structure. Deputy chairman is Sri Mondak Singh, and the minister of state. All of them is a part of planning commission. Now, the NITI aayog. What is the full name of NITI aayog? National Institution for Transforming India. What is the full name of NITI aayog? National Institution for Transforming India. Okay. So, the NITI aayog was formed when January 1, 2005. When NITI aayog is formed to resolution to the cabinet minister, January 1, 2005. Where is the headquarters of this NITI aayog? New Delhi. What is the core of NITI aayog? There is a two teams. First one, Team India Hub, and second one, Knowledge and Innovation Hub. What is the main function of Team India Hub? The Team India Hub is lead to the engagement of state with the central government of Knowledge and Innovation Hub. A Knowledge and Innovation Hub build up the NITI's think tank capacity. That is a basic think tank capacity is the Team India Hub. And who is the chairman of NITI aayog? The Prime Minister. He is the chairperson, and Prime Minister will be appointed Vice Chairman and CEO. The composition of NITI aayog: chairperson, Prime Minister. Next one, the Governing Council, chief members and governors of union territories. In Regional Council, the creator as per the need. The members are the Chief Minister and the administrators of union territories of the respective regions. And Vice Chairman is appointed from the Prime Minister. And first Vice Chairman of NITI aayog, who is that? Arvind Panajaria. And NITI aayog has the full-time members, and part-time members is minimum 6, and ex-officio members are the 4 members. Everything will be appointed to the Prime Minister. Now, present status of NITI aayog: chairperson is Sri Narendra Modi, then Vice Chairman Dr. Rajiv Kumar, CEO Sri Amitabh Kant, ex-officio members Sri Rajnath Singh, Sri Amit Shah, Srimati Nirmala Sitharam, Sri Narendra Singh Tomar. The members are Dr. V.K. Paul, Sri V.K. Swarasut, and Mr. Ramesh Chand. And the special invitees are Sri Nitin Gadkari, Sri Piyush Goyal, Sri Tawar Chand Gehlot, and Sri Ravu Inderjit Singh. The governing councils are all chief minister and lieutenant governors of the union territories. The functions are all, this is most important things. The functions are to evolve shared visions of national development with the active involvement of state. What is the main things? They have the shared vision for national and state how to the total development of our national. That is the first function. Second one, to develop the credible plan at the village level and aggregate this at the higher level of government. To develop the our village level, to develop the credible plans to development of village. And next one, to foster cooperative federalism with the state as a continuous base, recognizing that the strong state make the strong nation. Always this all is based on development of state and village. This is underlined last one, strong state. in a second point you should be underline the credible plan at the village. So development of village, development of state, this is the main function of NITI Aayog. And it also focus on the technology upgradation. That is our fourth function, technology upgradation and implementation of new program. Next, what it will be focused, it encourage partnership between the national and international minded think tank as well as education research. They will be cooperate with the different institutes, especially in education and research side, even though they will be cooperate with the national and international. One of the best example is Commonwealth. There is one committee of the developing countries. Right, these are all partnerships. And next one, create innovation and the support system through the national and international exports. To create innovation, new innovations, new ideas, new programs, new steps they will take, and the entrepreneurial support system will be developed to the national and international level. And pay the attention always the sector of society where they have not adequately growth in the economical progress. In inadequate development of sectors, there will be focus. Next one, to offer the platform resolution for the interdevelopment issue, which are the interstate or inside our country have problem that they are focusing, and always to maintain the state as a art of resource center, or it means the state development is a development of nation. So always who is the core part? State. Next one, they actively monitor the implementation program and initiative, which are the programs they are implementing in central to local level. It means up to the sub-center they are monitoring in carefully. And next one, to undertake activities necessary for the national development agenda. What all the activities need to be implemented in the national development agenda, that they will be always discussed. These are the some difference between the planning commission and NITI Aayog. It is enjoy the power to the allocate fund. Always that planning commission have fund, but here is think tank. So here what we will do, this NITI Aayog, what all the decision will take, that decision will be handed over to the finance ministry. They will allocate the fund. But planning commission have one fixed amount. NITI Aayog don't have own fund. They will be everything allocated from the finance ministry. Planning commission are 8 full-time members, but the number of full-time members are fewer than the planning commission. How much full-time members is there? Do you remember? Only 4 full-time members is there. And state role was very limited. Here the state role have the NITI Aayog, state have the expected play and more significant role than the plan. The important core role is the state have with the NITI Aayog. And planning commission secretary members and secretaries were the appointment. Here everything will be appointed whom? Prime Minister. In planning commission, the members, the secretary and other members appointed to the secretary, but here everything will be NITI Aayog, every decision will take the Prime Minister. And next one, the full planning commission had no provision to the part-time member, but here the part-time members is. The commission was reported to National Development Council, that how the Chief Minister and Lieutenant Governor. Here the planning commission, what all the decision will take, they will be always report to the Chief Minister. But here in NITI Aayog, always in that council itself have, or NITI Aayog have the Chief Minister and Lieutenant Governor, so no need to report higher authorities. And has always a deputy chairman, member of secretary and full-time member. Here the new post, behalf of deputy and all, here CEO is a new post, and secretary rank and vice chairman posts, and 5 full-time members and 2 part-time members is there. This is last one. The policy was always formed in the commission and state, where then will be consulted about the allocation fund. But here I told the consulting state making the policy and deciding the fund allocation. So here everything is decided state, and they will be request to the fund. So here we will complete today our section. So 2 discussion section we discuss. One is the what is planning first, then national planning and NITI Aayog. Please go through this topic and please study well. Best of luck and have a nice day. Thank you.